Woo. What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Don Gotti coming at you. Looky here, y'all. We just kicked in. We've got some yapping going on. Hoping to see maybe some truck snipes, some cool shit going on, but we shall see. Those of you out there tuning in, welcome first. Oh, here we go. We've got some shots raining in. Oh, nobody's even close yet, though. See if we can get this turned maybe a little bit brighter for you. Oh no, that's way too bright. We gotta go down. Down, Don Gotti, down. There we are. Here we got some trucks pulling up. You see, EXO's off to a quick start. We've got ANZR coming in from the south here. Pretty spread out. They're definitely setting up just in case they lose mid, but quite a few people dedicated to not mid. Let's put it that way. That's what we'll call it for right now, just not mid. We've got Cole and Randleman here, perched atop here. This is going to be interesting, guys. Quite a view for Kale and Randleman. You see puff puff pass in the distance, cloth. Just did a little bit of puff puff pass just right before I got on here. Ooh, light tank throwing it at him. Tierney pulling up on him, gets blasted, turned to smithereens. Randleman still atop the shed here. Let's see, who is this? This is average or aversive lace PS5 Finna-Scoob and Matt. Finna-Scoob. Good play so far. ANZR pretty spread out here. EXO the only ones within the point now. It's just them and this armor unit. Curious strategy here from ANZR. They're quite spread out. They're trying to avoid some of the flank, but we're going to try to keep... Oh, yeah! There we go. That's what we were looking for. Shot came out from here in the distance. What a play. Exodus. First to cap. On the board now. Let's take a peek over here out to the west. We've got Quigley. We've got KO. We've got Black. Tate. Poopy Fish. Poopy Fish. We know Poopy Fish. Many of you know him as Pathfinder Poopy Fish, but he is no longer, apparently. Leo, or Leak, whatever, getting the jump there. We've got a whole wall of ANZR up ahead, but there we go. Now we've got a garrison up. We've got some push back on mid. You see Black leading his squad out here. Quigley reaching out and touching some folks with that FG42. You heard him tick, tick, tick. Love that thing. Absolute madness. Exodus armor on the left side of your screen there. There we go. We've got a light tank working its way in now as well. That's who was that? Sunshiny and Chapo and anti-tank Frank. ATF as they call him. Maybe one you'll be a little bit more a fan of. Deado. Defense Deado. John Connor. Working his way in from the future. John Connor trying to get to cover. Exodus calling in some supplies to reinforce Dugout Barn. Quick look at the map here. Plenty of garrisons set up by ANZR. Obviously, the flare goes up. You're going to see Dugout Barn completely covered with red speckles. That's going to be all the Exodus members. They're waiting for this ANZR push. Armor unit pushing up there. You see Sergeant Slaughter, Spectre, and Kraken getting them some. Sending shots this way. The high ground's about the only one within range. He goes down. Let's take a peek from this view here. Light tank doing well to look out. Great positioning, really. Only thing he has to worry about is maybe enemy medium pulling up, hitting him where it hurts. But other than that, very well placed to repel any infantry push sent by ANZR. Almost as if they thought they were going to not be able to take it, you know. They placed these two garrisons first. These were more of an afterthought. This one over here has gone down, or it might have just been replaced by that. Not certain to tell as of yet. Shot rains in. You see it hit the tree. That light tank avoids it narrowly. Puff, puff, pass, and cough. Nearly getting walloped on by this artillery that's landing. They're going to find out moments from now just how close that is. The high ground over here still working his way up. We've got ANZR Recon. Hong Kong George. Hong Kong George! Trying to peek. Maybe sees Chori. Quaff, Puff. Somebody over there. Hopefully for his sake. We've got Goofy and High Ground. Still waiting to kind of cover some ground here, but not a whole lot of places to go. Both of these teams going to be pretty well versed with these semi-automatic rifles. That means they can reach out and touch somebody at any given moment. And a map like this is going to come down to really who gets mid first and what somebody does, if anything, to get it back. Other than that, this may just be a long match. You see Bizri FOY's quite a push for EXO. We shall see what happens. Let's put it that way. We look for EXO to really focus on getting everything perfectly in line before they decide to make a push, but time will tell. We'll try to keep an eye out for an airhead. Good Artie shot comes in. Gets a couple EXO members. You see Goofy and High Ground have worked their way up now. We're going to try to chill with the closest attacking push, guys. Goofy taking his time. Got the OP down. Good positioning. Mostly protected. Artie'd have to be pretty precise to get these guys as they spawn, so not a bad spot for it. Those of you just tuning in, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We just hit the go live button. We forgot. But we remembered. We're back. We're here. We're here now. We're live, damn it. ANZR. EXO. This is Summit Round 1, guys. Season 5. What is up, Summit? Season 4 was a wild one, and we hope to bring you a great one this time around. We've got a lot more matches prepared to be cast. Clough takes out High Ground. EXO working their way up the side of the map, just focusing on controlling the map here. We've got Allied supplies landing. Perhaps looking to put up some ways to protect, or perhaps get something for the MG to sit up on. AT guns are great as well. Let's tune in this way. Jungle Snake making his way down the road here. Tedward ends up taking him out. Odin goes down. We've got Painey Trying to make his way in. He's going to run into some EXO. That's Iowa, Harley, and Sean. Ooh, spawn wave comes in. Iowa goes down. Sean gets Painty. Gunny Sergeant gets the OP. Gunny Sergeant saves it, though. OP's down. Couch Spirit's going to have to put a new one up, but he's alive to do so thanks to the Gunny. There we go. Wrong button. Haha. We're back. We're back. AT guns up. This is the Buddha. Curious to see what he plans on firing at. He's got something in his sights, that's for sure. You see him switching sides, getting the gun lined up. I wonder if he shot that at Poopy Fish. It went right over his head. We might get to see Poopy Fish just turn to smithereens here. Painty now making his way up. ANZR working to try to own and control all the outskirts. That way perhaps they can surround and penetrate Dugout Barn both from the west and the south simultaneously. This looks to be what they're trying to do. Average Avocado getting run up on from behind. Sean ready to gun you down. Doesn't get it. Sean pulls out the boomstick. Oh my gosh. Sean, you animal. Oh, Satchel goes off. A little revenge takes Sean out. That is too good. Odin over here just laying it out with the MG. You see Cheeks working his way up. Let's go take a peek back over here on the push. ANZR working their way up a little bit more. Not much more ground has been taken, but more people are here. And they are a little bit closer now, so at least a decent setup. You see Starchy has the MG. I wonder if Lucas Peel or Lucas up there is able to see or not. Oh yeah, you hear the MG42. You got that shit set up. Golly. Goofy. Walking and chalking. Sends the MG to his grave, but gets taken out from range. I wonder if that was cross. That came from far away. That's all I know. That's all we know, folks. Private Noodles, the Buddha, high ground, Scarlets. Feeling the wrath of this MG. Where's the MG at that's shooting this here? Oh, here we go. Be dirty over here. Golly, how many MGs do we have? Dirty, Zombie, Steel City, Lucas. Oh, this is disgusting. MG42, Warlock. They are just locking down every area. Says there's no way you're gonna traverse this without without having your best game that you've ever had, and that's exactly what they plan on making ANZR have to do today. Wonderful, wonderful show. Artie's still coming in. I think that might even be EXO's Artie, to be perfectly honest. That's a show. Let's see, did this medium back here ever make anything? Oh, it got taken out as well, right where it's sat. Darn. Okay. We'll come back to that. Let's check the flank here. Jungle Snake Joker. Fly shit. Taken out by Poopy Fish. Poopy Fish goes down. Eat shit, Poopy Fish. That's what they said, not me. Not me. Never me. Grenade comes out. Nobody there to receive, but hey, not a bad idea. One chance with the MG. Does he use it? One chance. Start firing, MG. 12 gauge working his way up. One chance. Either doesn't see him or I don't know. 12 gauge goes, wait a minute, there he's firing. EXO steadily dropping supplies on point. They love to keep the reinforcements coming. Starchy now running support. Goofy leading the charge still. Hong Kong George over here out wide by his lonesome, peeking around the pillars. Oh yeah, drops cross. Car 98. Oh, I'm sorry. He's running the Springfield, rather. Not a bad spot. Yeah, you see EXO slowly pushing their artillery out. Ever so slightly farther and farther. Really giving these ANZR guys some trouble. High ground, one of the only ones remaining over there. By the OP, you see Lucas setting up now. Goofy's going to run out. Bombing run comes in. I believe that was from ANZR. Zombie working his way up. John Connor stacking bodies. Runs up on Puff. Doesn't see him. Puff sees him. Guns him from behind. Puff lucks out on that one. It's funny. Puff almost got smoked there. The Buddha goes down. Puff, that close to that OP, has no idea. John Connor's going to come right back. Says, get out of here. Oh! Saved by the nade. Deado. John Connor lives to see another day. Him and Dirty are right next to each other here. Dirty trying to get into the building. Sees John's... Oh my gosh, there he goes. Hip fires him. Gotta love it. Renegade getting the OP. Both of those gonna drop if Dirty makes it. Oh, you're kidding me. High ground spawns right in. Puff and Deado gonna try to corner him here. That OP's still standing. This is absolutely unheard of. Look at this. John Connor spawns in. Wild stuff. So far, EXO successfully keeping the penetration to a minimum. Here from ANZR, we've got Kale set up with the MG. He's even got a freaking wall built. Gosh. And you can tell, folks, that's more than a level 1. Fuck's sake. Tedward running right past him, has no idea. Fly shit, just working his way. I almost want to see if he gets it. I'm actually quite curious. Look. Tedward facing the opposite direction, has no idea. Picks him off. Fly shit picks him off. You gotta be kidding. Now their OP was right behind it, if I recall, but wipes him. Sen all the way back there, mounted up with an MG. Move up, fly shit. Get this. Get control of this wall. That is you guys all day. Sen firing off into the distance. Looks like ANZR is starting to mount a push from the south. You see quite a few less red right here on the front of the point than we saw earlier. John Connor relentlessly pushing over and over. Meat Grind City. Meet Steel City supporter. Oh, Steel City drops. That already is nasty right now. John Connor using this broken house for cover, but not good enough. Starchy running up behind. Puff goes down. Artie gets both. both sides of the street. Steel City comes back in with the boomstick. Goes down anyways. Let's try to see. And as quick as it appeared, it has now disappeared. This push from ANZR, you saw all those blue speckles moments ago, is now completely disappeared. Guys are spawning on defense, spreading out. Much more manpower just being used defensively rather than trying to take this point. We've got an hour and 6 left. We're going to find out what goes on. Stay tuned, folks. We've got a heavy. And we've got a spawn wave. Avers, Finna, Matt. Back at it. Ooh. That was a nice little shot. Whoever had that. Golly. Josimo, Crazy Crocodile, and Woozy up here. 75 in it. This guy's got to link up. Double push this. These couple squad leaders, 3-4 squad leaders together, say, come on, boys, stack them up. We got to take some ground. They got to push all the way through. They are getting pushed back now. This is not good if you are ANZR. So far, according to the poll, 52% say EXO is going to take it, while 44% going for ANZR. I believe just 4% saying FUHGEDABOUTIIIIIIT. Not really sure either way, I guess. What a match we've got so far, though, folks. ANZR off to a slow start. EXO comes out swinging. Grabs mid really quickly. Ooh, already comes down again. Ooh, that was a shot from a cannon. There it is. Look at that armor unit out there. Has been hurt. Ricochet comes. Puff goes down. Literal cannon fodder. .76 out there trying to send some shells this way. You see he's turned his turret to the north. That means there's something from EXO out this direction. Let's see. I don't know if I see it. You know what? We're not going to spend too much time at it, but there was a recon tank. Oh, here we go. Nope. It's the 76. I don't know. Who knows? 75 goes down, it looks like. Yep, sure does. John Connor leading the charge again for ANZR. Goes down in the middle of the field. Obviously, if you're going to take that route, your chances of making it across are very slim to none. John, you know this. Damn it. You know this. Ugh. Steel City Deado. You see holding them off. Working their way further and further south. I mean, if you're ANZR, well, they once owned all of this land here. Now being pushed back mainly into their 4 squares on their defense point with a couple squad leads just trying to mosey their way up north, but that's not going to be enough for them. Huge loss losing that 75 here just south. You see over there by high ground. Big loss coming there, losing that 75. That leaves just the 76 for ANZR. Over this way, you see Leo trying to make his way out there. Definitely has his eye on this armor unit. Nelson, yeah, poor Nelson. Gonna have to get by Puff and Steel City. Puff goes down. Steel's the only one left. John Connor running up, jumps the gut, clips him. That was a nice shot, John. No way, John. Quite the clip there, John. One chance still covering with the MG, but all of that by John for nothing. Nobody else moved up with him. Chory just waiting to pop flares. They know where everybody's at. Let's see, we've got another armor unit out here. Swirl, Smokey, and why so serious? ANZR losing their western hold here. Front door of Bizary FOY looks to be slowly being kicked in. Matter of fact, let's take a peek over here. This EXO push starting to become something. We've got Poopy Fish, Sin, Kale, Tedward. Artie's hitting nearly right where it needs to be, just not getting anybody right now. Hong Kong George back on the defense. You see him in the trees over here. Wonder if he sees any of this advance by EXO. Kale just raining with the MG42. You would think somebody'd be saying something like, hey, guys, help us. But hey, who knows? But those of you just tuning in, this is Summit Round 1, brought to you by me, your host, Don Gotti. We've got ANZR versus EXO to start the season off. Poopy Fish and crew making their way ever so slightly toward Bizary FOY Road. Black and 12 gauge sticking together. You see them crawling just to maintain any bit of ground. The moment they pop their head up, they're sure to die. It is one of those, folks. The Bourbon Bandit peering out with the Springfield. Boom, gets him one. Black going down as well. Bourbon Bandit taking them both. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Jungle Snake drops the grenade. Cross still working his way up. Holding his flank. He's been there most of the game, so it looks like pretty good discipline there by Cross. Holding his lane. Steel City and Dirty up here on top of the barn. Just no chance at anybody covering this field now. And you're going to have to snipe these guys off of here before you do anything. And then by the time you're in that open field, they're going to be getting back up there. Oh, gee. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Dirty dog. Starchy. It's all the way up here. Starts to see some action and bloop. Taken out. You see Chory popping a flare. They're going to see Nelson, John Connor, and high ground. Let's take a peek at the map. Alright, so the squad leaders have moved their OPs up, which is good. They're staying together. Problem is defense seems to be folding a little bit. More supplies coming in for ANZR. Yeah, we've got guys out here trying to do a little flankage. Maybe take some EXO out that's hanging out in the distance. Poopy Fish and crew still doing their best to make way right down this road into Bizary FOY. Unsuccessful so far. Yeah, here it is. This is what we were talking about. EXO's got a backside push here. That's why you've got Option Squad or Queen, yeah, Option and probably this Prep Squad working their way behind, trying to get these guys taken out. They must be quite a pain. MG goes down. Oh man, there's a good 100 meters for EXO to cross without being touched. Fish fingers. Fish fingers with the spawn. Fish fingers catches the tartar sauce. Betty, Tierney, Gray moving up. Betty, get down, Betty. Betty getting in position now to just get the OP going. Interesting airhead here by ANZR. Must be just throwing it far enough off that way EXO hopefully doesn't see it or can't get to it in time, and maybe they can spawn and get a couple guys behind. I think that's the thought process here. Oh, here we go. Option squad working his way in from behind. You see Laggy trying to protect the boys. Lou! Get him, Lou. 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 Laggy. Laggy with the clip. Lou has him dead to rights. Laggy pulls on him. Pistol popping on a handstand. Not sure where the OP's at, but I don't think he got it. Let's put it that way. Tommy Shelby's going to run into Tierney unless Gray turns around and sees him. Tommy goes down. H. Toggled by Tierney. This is interesting. EXO slowly moving up. Laggy making his way back up into the barn there. Got a truck. Oh, this is going to be great. Bourbon Bandit thinks he's heading out. Just gets dropped. ANZR trying to push. Let's go. Where's the smoke? That's what I want to know. If somebody's watching this for ANZR, where's the smoke? You got Artie. It doesn't always have to be shooting HE, guys. Smoke right here would help immensely. Cut off the vision of these MGs. That way they just have to spray into the smoke at best. Stick to cover. Work your way up. Get some suppression. I mean, that's how you're going to have to take this point back. We've only got 53 minutes remaining in this matchup, and I got a feeling unless EXO comes in here and takes this, I don't know what if ANZR is going to be able to do a whole lot without really mounting a push here. Artillery is just tearing them apart. And I don't see any sign of these armor units moving up to support the infantry, which a moment like this you really, really need that. You could even drop some of these squad leaders off up closer to the point. Letting them get an OP right up there. Danger close. Helping protect till their squad gets up there. I mean, anything. We got options, but Artie's just tearing these guys up for right now. Back this way. Boop. Tails boom. One chance. Kale in the distance. Oh, Kale building away. What is he building? Does not get finished building. We're not sure. Whatever it is, they're desperately trying to. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 bodies stacked up now. Oh, here we go. The OP's there. They're just farming OP kills here. Rocket shot comes in by high ground. Misses the OP though. Goes a little bit high. There's another spawn wave. Tails boom. Doesn't get him right off. Oh! Roogie doogie. Roogie doogie doo! Tries to hit this OP, but no good. Oh! Roogie! Oh! Second one just a hair high. Tedward spawns in. Oh, you know he's sick about that one. Watches the motherfucker just spawn right in. Golly. More boxes, more munitions, everything being dropped off by EXO. Steel City still atop the main barn here. Chori and Kof repeatedly just popping flares and taking out anybody from ANZR that pops up. Ooh! That was an arty shot. EXO making sure nobody penetrates from map edge. Doing a good job of that. Definitely a weak point if you're able to take it from somebody, but very difficult to do if it's being protected properly. Take a peek back here, you see Fly Shit just surrounded. Finally succumbs to the red monster, but Paney taking down Sin here. Not much of a push now from EXO on the Bizri FOY, rather. You see, if we look at the map, ANZR's now established a garrison out here in Echo 5. Probably going to try to push around, get behind them, see if they can take up a backup garrison. Guarantee there's one somewhere around here. Here he goes red as well. This squad, yep, there he got it. This is what Kale was building earlier. They've got the OP moved. They've got a slight wall built. This little barricade here will work wonders for them. Arty smoke hitting. Probably by ANZR possibly, but if Arty smoke is hitting here, ooh! Oh yeah! Tate catches fire, goes down anyway, but manages to take him out. We got some flamethrower action, ladies and gentlemen. Puff and Chori. I don't think anybody out there is going to say this was the most intense or funnest game they've ever been in, but by golly, it's full of kills. This is just one big shit show piled upon another. ANZR 48.5 minutes to come back from this deficit. Will they be able to do it? Stay tuned, folks. We are going to find out. Ah. On top of artillery, we've now got some shots raining in. Out in the distance, poor high ground just kind of trapped here. There she is, yeah, look at her. Anti-Tank Frank, Sunshiny, and Chapo in the PZ4. And look at these guys, there's nobody around. We've got a rep station. Not a worry in the world, perhaps. Yeah. Say, I don't know what kind of play the Gunny's gonna make, but we're gonna stay tuned for this. Gunny, it's your time to shine, brother. Tate and Ted were moving out in the distance. Got a squad leader over here. Not even gonna try to see who. This thing is jumpy as hell. Come on, Gunny. Come on, Gunny. Gunny and MacD. Keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gangster. Oh, PZ4 starts to move right as they make their play. What timing. Light him up, Gunny. Light him up, Gunny. That's not going to do it, though. He's going to need a third shot based on where he just hit him. MacD says, I'm going to chase him. PZ4 and the recon tank moving up in tandem here. You see Cheeks pulling up solo in the recon. Placed it right behind that barricade over there. So now he's got pretty darn good protection, if you will. Tate trying to work his way around. Joker sends a second one into the PZ4. Joker. Oh! I don't think they see him. Keep your head down, Joker. You'll be alright. Oh, shot. Joker lying in wait. Gun turns a little bit more. Yep, now's the time. Oh, puts the second one in him, but doesn't take time to get behind him. No way. PZ4 is now eaten 3 rockets, still standing. Definitely hurt, but golly. Going to wish they had some of those shots back. That is for certain. EXO now with a push from the west here. Moving ever so slightly further down the south. Starchy. High ground on the other side. Renegade's going to move in. Right behind him. Has no chance. Forgettable. She-many. This is a good move by Kale and them. If they can take this red-blue line, ANZR is as good as done. Everybody knows FOY is just absolutely terrible to try to take any midpoint back on, let alone dugout barn of all that. And then, I mean, you got West Bend over here. I mean, absolute just madness. Not a fun spot to be in, but red-blue line up for grabs right now. Joe Simo, Crazy Crocodile, and Woozy working their way up in tandem with Captain Caveman, the recon spotter. He's going to pop some flares. You see, they've got these guys spotted. They've been marked out and everything. And even my squad earlier is marking stuff out as well. OMG, smash that. Lucas. Dado. Renegade. Steel City has left his perch and is going south for the winter. See Tate and Kale, they've completely pushed up this middle road. Uh-oh. Leo, Black. Leo's going for gold here. Ooh, gee, man, hey. Pure. Sees him, Leo. Slow your roll, big dog. Gotta check those buildings. It's the only place out here he could put an OP. He's got one right behind it. Zombie. Void, Puff. Tierney. 12 gauge. Making their way downtown. Joker and Pure. Pure is the only one remaining. This would be a good time for a push from EXO. Let's be frank here. We've got, yeah, look at this. We've got most of ANZR focusing here west instead of north into dugout. They're just focused west on this EXO push. We've got so many guys out of contention, not in cap weight for either point. It's scary to think about. There's that many. Pure still standing zombie in that little side building. Void comes up, doesn't want to say hello. Hops a fence. But like a dirty bitch gets shot right in the chest. Zombie putting in some work here, but... Oh yeah, Pure runs around and gets him in the back. Puff, Padre. Uh-oh. We saw the cap fluctuate. Artie comes in. Padre goes down. Puff is still here, though. That is to be expected. Played with Puff many years. Spent plenty of time in my squad before. He was always in the shit right there with me. So no surprise we've got Puff here in the point. Artillery must be hitting right about where they were spawning, because that is just a madhouse. Having to come in from range. You see this armor unit retreats. He's pretty battered. Shot comes in. TC hops out and gets taken down. Zombie working his way in now. Oh, gets gunned down right before he gets to the 76. No satchel today, sir. No. ANZR, now is the time to respawn. You got to send these armor units up. You've got all your infantry back here. Push. Make a push for dugout. Look, there's nobody. They're going to watch this back and get sick. All they got to do is push. Couple guys. Leaving the 76 all alone. Can't be doing that, guys. Come on. Yeah, 76 retreating now. He's like, wait a minute. ANZR, still plenty of time to make a comeback here. Nearly 39 minutes remaining in this matchup. Let's go. .76 working his way up. I wonder if that's because the flare. You saw there's only a few. I mean, look, they outnumber him 3-1 over here. They just got to move. EXO starting to drop some guys back. They weren't there moments ago. Ah! Timing is key in this game, and if they only knew how good of a chance they had there without realizing, man. Let's get back set up over here. 76 just on the left side of your screen. You see one chance over there trying to maybe get some repairs out for him. That's what it looks like. Ooh. Already helping out Tommy Shelby. Oh yeah, EXO's gonna mount the push here. They've got the ammo drop. So Chori can pop another flare. We've got 1, 2, 3. 3 squad leaders close. Couple more coming. I think this is gonna be about time. EXO is officially knocking on the door, ladies and gentlemen. 37 minutes, 16 seconds remain. We gonna see. Alright, let's try to get up here with the main push. Tune in with 12 gauge here. 12 gauge slowly progressing through the trenches. It's really all you can do here, especially with that MG perched up over there. See if we can get his point of view. Sir Redman. Oh, kind of glitching out a little weird, so not really showing us the best view that Redman's got, but you see just over top of his shoulder. Great positioning here. Tommy Shelby trying to take some ground back. ANZR. Those flares are working well for him on the east. Starting to gain some more ground here. Quite a lot of guys from EXO up here. Interesting. Anyways, we will check back out to the east. Nah, not a lot going on there. We are going to focus right here on this push. Most of the EXO push dropping here. Rather rapid succession. Zombie going to be one of the only ones left. I think the OP is visible, yeah. I think that's the problem they're running into. Lachlan. Gadfly and 12 gauge spawning. Gotta get down Zombie. Joker making his way up, taking them all down. They got the OP. Scouts. ANZR pushing EXO back. Taking quite a bit of ground here. Damn, that'll make you sick if you try to watch that for too long. Fuck's sake. Average. Poopy fish. Poopy fish. Avocado was the first in. You're gonna be the last out. Boop. Poopy fish shoots him right in the ass. Not much of a push coming. You see Puff, Dirty, and Deado back here pushing south. The main lane south of Dugout Barn completely open, we'll say. There's nobody here anymore. We've got the garrison completely green, a couple OPs, but nobody really spawning on them. Just a couple guys. It looks like most of their strategy right now is just protecting second point from this EXO push. See John Connor making his way up. Steel City trying to gun him down but missing. Gets the OP up. Moses gets the wipe. Will the OP drop? Steel City comes in, takes it out. John cannot be happy about that, especially because he just placed it. He's got a while now before the next one is readily available. Little by little, EXO forcing ANZR on their heels. Now maintaining control of this red-blue line. Both directly south of point, and it looks to be southwest of point even. Void crawling along. Avocado gets KO. Avocado doesn't see Void. No way. Avocado runs right past him, just mere meters apart. Gets taken out by Tedward in the distance. Snake has no idea either. Look at Void creeping along. This is remarkable. He gets up. He takes the OP. They gotta be thinking, what the hell's going on? Oh no, he had turned. At probably the worst time. Jungle Snake comes in to finish it up right there at the end. Tate and the boys pushing the way back up. Who knows if they're going to make it. EXO getting some cap pressure on Bizri FOY, but it's being defended. We're not going to go... Well, we'll go take a peek. Why not? EXO with some backside pressure. That's where it's coming from, folks. That, and we've got... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Looky, looky. How about a cookie? EXO with a backline garrison. You see ANZR's garrison just there in the middle of your screen. Oh, this is going to be all over about the shout here in just a minute, folks. All of Exodus sticking to the trees. They're going to work their way completely in. They're going to get this garrison, and they're going to work right in from the south. Because they know they don't have to worry about these guys over here pushing Dugout Barn. They've had no problem holding off that advance all game. It's been an hour. EXO is ready to go. And they've got guys in position. We are going to tune in now with Leo and Cheeks. Leo and Cheeks, both with an OP. One chance. Moving up. Oh, couple more steps would have gotten the OP. 12 gauge Cheeks and Leo still standing. The Black Pearl in the distance. Tommy Shelby goes down from range. Darn. And here's the push. Cloth coming in from the west. Joe and Crow heading back, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Trying to hold off this EXO push. This is going to be really the only ones that can. This is quite a play from the 76. He's got to get back there and he's got to find that garrison. That is the only thing that's going to help ANZR now. Oh! Rocket by Joker. Joker dropped the OP. I know he got the OP too. He got it all. That was hot. Dude, what a shot. 76 still doesn't know. There's just a sea of red behind him. Cheeks and one smash that. Gonna be the closest to him. Black Pearl. One chance defending. More and more spawn coming off of this garrison for EXO. It's insane how this garrison doesn't go red either, so they have no idea. Basically until it's too late. Average avocado. One of the few left on point. Yeah, he sees it. He knows what's going on. Mac D throwing some rockets downrange. Gets him one. Moses, bottom of the screen. Oh, takes a rocket from behind. That looks to be Mac D again. Sean from the west. Leo, Poopy fishing 12 gauge from the north. Waffen is stuck between two EXO players. That gets gunned down rather quickly. Leo sees Caveman. Punk. Oh. Oh, Leo misses. see. Tommy Shelby coming up. Leo got the chance. Where'd that grenade go? Ooh! Tommy went for the knife. Leo got the reload off just in time. Takes him out. Gamble bloke trying to rally the troops. We've got allied supplies landing in. That's him trying to put a Gary up. Yep. Tierney awfully close. I don't believe he saw it, so that's going to work out in ANZR's favor for now. But how long? Oh no! Did you see that? What are the odds of that? Satchel goes off. Supplies had just hit the ground. They were right here, folks. And boom. They are now gone. I don't know if I've ever seen anything quite like that. Dugout barn now going the way of ANZR. What is going on? EXO going to have to pull back here. We got Puff and maybe one squad worth. Bombing run. ANZR. The push is real. The push is real. But their points being lost. This is bad timing. It's being defended. They've got a spawn wave on defense. John, Miss Dirty. Dirty Mike and the boys hanging out. Starchy goes down. You see Void taking him out. Dirty sets up with the MG. It's now or never, ANZR. Push the armor. Why are they sitting there? No! That push has been negated, essentially. Look, they've got an airhead landing. What good is that going to do? Goblin. Going to gobble those guys up if he's not careful. Oh, look at this. High ground, get him. Nope. Goblin's got it locked out. Ooh. Ooh. Goblin takes one, but he gets it. Poorly placed airhead taken out anyway. Meant to support the push, but it was unable to. ANZR still taking the point. We're nearly 25%. There we go. Push the armor. Yes. Golly, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Why so serious? That's what I'm talking about, bro. Push the goddamn armor in there and let's take this. This is wild, folks. 23 minutes contesting on mid. Cap pressure still going. We're at about 40% now. No freaking way. We've got a 50% cap by ANZR on midpoint. This is the most they've had all game. We're working their way towards 60%. I think the garrison's locked out. I bet it's within the barn there. The 76 is going to be what stands in its way from spawning. You see we've got some EXO working their way in from the north, but not going to be enough so far. Spawn wave comes in. Why so serious watching? Yeah. Drops a handful of them. 75% cap for ANZR. Where are the infantry? Come on. We need this. We need smoke. We need infantry. Let's go. 85% cap. ANZR. ANZR. Oh my god. No way. This might. I mean, it's not quite as exciting as the EXO Merc semifinals for TV. 99% cap, and it stopped. Boom! Right there. Instantly. Spawn wave comes. I've never seen anything like this. This point was gone, folks. They are going to take Bizri FOY because there is nobody there defending. Oh my god. Somebody clip that. I need to see that back. That. Holy shit. What a save. Randleman. Detto, Steel City. They've just solo capped a point. Oh, the whole enemy team now falling back. That is sickening. ANZR is going to be scratching their head right now going, what the hell just happened? And it was hell letting loose. That's what it was. God damn. 12 gauge Leo working their way. They're going to run into Gamel Bloke. Other than that, spawn wave comes nearest outskirts, forest outskirts. There, we've got another spawn wave on this garrison here. ANZR is now in panic mode. They've got to get something set up. They need something on this line here. This is going to be absolutely necessary. That garrison's going to have to be replaced farther back, or it's going to limit what goes in up here and really hurt their chance of the team kind of spreading out and holding that ground. But let's see how it plays out. 20 minutes, 24 seconds remain in the matchup. EXO just took this point with somehow. I don't even know what to say about it. Forget about, you know? Hell. I also just now realized after the whole stream, I'm missing the bracket on the end of the ANZR here at the bottom of the screen. That's hilarious. I usually keep the overlay pretty spot on, but I've got a little spelling error there, you know, a little error of some kind, if you will. So, darn, ANZR trying to take FOY Road back. You see, putting on quite a good push. The cap pressure is coming. I think these guys, oh yeah, these guys are working their way up. What are they? Oh, they got a little bit they're going to run into, but they may, if they can make it across there and get those garrisons set up, that could really work in their favor to get that swing going. If ANZR is able to cap this point quickly. Poopy Fish, Tails Boom. You see Leo firing rockets. These guys just mere meters apart. Some having no idea the other is there. MacD unaware of Poopy Fish's presence. I don't know about you, but I don't want a present from Poopy Fish. Yuck. MacD. Leo. Dropping MacD. Tails Boom goes down as well. This building's gonna belong to EXO now. Couch Spirit and crew 75 followed by the 76. We've got Black, we've got Puff, we've got another assault player. Let's see who it is. We've got Void. These guys are all the way in the back lines here. FOY Road, you see covered in red. This one belongs to EXO. Gosh, I cannot wait for you guys to catch up and see this absolute freaking madness that just happened. Absolute madness. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, we've got 17 minutes remaining in this contest. EXO just capped 4th point moments ago. ANZR working to try to take it back. They've got 2 armor units on point. Not going to be enough yet. Oh, I'm sorry. They got 1 armor unit on point. The other one went down. 76 is all that's left, and he's about to be surrounded here in a sea of red. Padre trying to push his OP further south as far as he can. Recondo, the recon spot. Gotta love that name. landing right on Rekondo's head. Shot lands in the side of the 76. Where's that from? There's a ricochet. Shot hits. One more is going to do it. And it is out all over but the shout, ladies and gentlemen. Misery FOY overran by EXO, now moving further and further south. ANZR doing a good job to focus on the task at hand, though. Misery FOY is utmost importance right now. It's the only way you're going to get back and have a chance at winning this game, and you got to go through Misery FOY now. So good job allocating most of their manpower there. That's great to see. Oftentimes, so many teams just turtle up on their 5th point, and it's just a, you know, one of those like kicking them while they're down type situations where they just curl up and just getting curb stomped. But ANZR doing a good job to fight back. Now they've just got to win some of these gunfights. I think it's really come down to who's won the gunfights tonight. I bet when we have a look back, we're going to see that it went significantly in EXO's favor. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Need a big push here from ANZR. They've got plenty of guys lined up. Just gotta get proper cover. There you see MG's firing now. Lachlan covering for the fellers. Tommy Shelby making his way up. Gets taken down, but he's the only one over there waffing. Working his way north. Scallets. Ooh, did you see that cannon round just come right over top of his shoulder? Got Axis supplies landing. Let's see what armor unit this is. We heard the ricochet. It goes down. I think it was a PZ4. No, it was just... Oh, nice! It's just an AT gun. Darn, okay. Doing some certain damage there. We saw the shots ringing out just over the MG's head moments ago. Goblin Quigley on the front lines. Yeah, FOY's a very rough map. Definitely one you really want to work on some combined arms with. Got to get armor and infantry working in unison. If not, they're gonna have a rough time, and that is what we're seeing tonight. EXO just reigning superior in the gunfights, owning the land, finding ways to work their way behind. They took advantage of that one guy getting back there. You saw the box got dropped off the truck, and from there, Gary was built just out of range. Didn't even set this one off. It's actually still standing. That's incredible. Or I'm sorry, not that one. It was this one up here. About the same spot, but yeah. Great play thus far. Tommy, Lachlan. Here's the problem, though. I mean, no matter what, you've got at least 50 meters of open ground to get to the point from any side, unless you're working your way up north and button hooking around. But I mean, does that need to be done? Yes, but is that also realistic? No. 11 minutes 40 seconds remain. Poopy Fish gonna find out what it feels like to win. High Ground has been in the shit all game. This guy. Curious to see his kill death after this one. High Ground has been one of the closest players to the point all game. Over and over. Very curious to see how he does. A little bit of a stalemate now. We've got some, let's see, a couple ATs, MacD and Rothus, working their way around. They found a Garrison. Roth hit it with the boom. Yes, takes the Gary out. Laggy throwing some MG42 rounds at him, but not going to be enough to get him right now. One smash hit might think he's dead. Look, Rothy's. Yep. Takes him out while he was pulling his boomstick out. Laggy. What? Laggy knows he's there. Laggy perhaps waiting to get the last laugh. Louie. I don't know. Letting Rothy's make his way. I don't know what's going on with that one. But that was interesting. Living to see another day. Poopy Fish making his way across an open field. That's the strat that got the Pathfinders to the finals. Misery FOY Road. Under control by EXO. You see supplies and ammunition landing here. That's certainly going to be for Chorazar. Probably to pop another flare. This point's being swallowed now. Skalitz has made his way around like we said. Moving up and button hooking in. Goblin Hoe. OMG smash that. We've got a cap. Cap weight has been started. It's going back in EXO's direction. Steel City. Cross, smash it up. Oh, there we go. We've got some smoke coming in. Willing to bet that's probably from EXO, maybe? No, I don't know. That wouldn't make sense either, but smoke now landing on the south side of the point. Surely that's going to be from ANZR. Ooh. We got a cap on 5th. Cap has been started on 5th. Is that an airhead? It looks like an airhead. It is an airhead. Oh no. Silent airhead. Silent airhead! Oh! Bender the Ender saves the day. Bender and Fish Fingers saving the day. EXO looking to put an airhead right in their point. Misery FOY now. I think they might have thought that was a sure thing. I don't know. Misery FOY flickered for a minute, but by the time we get here, you can't even tell, but now we're capping, so this is going to make the difference right here. Armor unit moving up from the Allies. That will be a huge help. The Buddha and Goofy leading the charge. Buddha sticking tight to the 75. That's what you want to see. This is what they should have been doing all along. We should have had several squads lined up with all these armor units that they've been working with. Just kind of set them there. Gotta pull that out of your bag of tricks earlier than when you absolutely have to, you know. Already takes out the one infantry behind the 75. Rocket comes in. I'm not even sure who from. Maybe Renegade. Oh no, Gray. Gray with the rocket. Second one ricochets. 12 gauge. Oh. 12 gauge smelling blood in the water. Trying to make his way to the 75. No dice. Renegade finishes him off. Him or Padre won. 75 is done for. High ground throwing rockets back that way, but it's just him and Waffen now. What once was a whole wave of blue has disappeared to just a small spawn wave. Dang, what happened to everybody? That's wild. Ooh. Already is dialing its, well, oh my gosh. Definitely dialing its way in. Yeah. Ugh. Gets all three of them there. Leaves the OP so they can spawn and die again. Shot should land any second. Yep. Boom. Somebody is racking up kills. Golly. Easy squad. Not going to be able to get the garrison up. You get excited when you see a squad leader up there, and then you realize, oh, it's just a tanker. Blink. Oh. All right, guys, no more spawning there. Golly. Nelson. Lachlan. Last ditch effort. Who is this? Tommy. Give him hell, Tommy. There you go. EXO making quick work of that. Tommy getting into the point, but that's about it. 5th point now being capped. Outskirts, just a couple guys doing the damage. Nightshade being one of them. But he's weaseled his way within the objective. Found himself. Yeah, there you go. Use that to your advantage. Oh, here we go. Sunnyshine, anti-tank, Frank, and Chapo marching in with the big kitty. And that thing purrs. You heard? Tommy Shelby back here on defense. Seemingly has offset that. Now Chapo and these guys got to be careful here. You've got quite a few. Oh yeah, here we go. Starchy and Joker. Like, whoa, 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 wait a minute. You don't just get to come up in here. Starchy. No way with the move. He's going to get coaxed. Yep, Starchy. You got to jump up on there, bro. No chance of tracking that guy. Cheeks coming in, trying to get some support for the armor. Momentary cap pressure comes, but it looks like ANZR is really going to need to focus on defense here. They're going to see themselves capping and send some guys. And that's going to be their downfall, because we've got a whole sea of red pouring in now from map edge, coming to support the kitty. Private Noodles. Gun down as he gets to the backside. I'm in your walls. What's in your wallet, though? Hopefully it's Capital One. Starchy. Round 2, Starchy. Let's go. Jump on, Starchy. Man. That wasn't going to work anyways, bro. Come on. Just got to hop on top of that. Oh, look. Spawn wave comes. Chapo and crew. They see it take the Gary out. Waffen, perhaps the only one that can do anything to the Tiger. Facing the opposite direction now, so that one's going to be done for. What is this? Another airhead. This is going to be from ANZR, though. 30 seconds remains. It looks like we're going to have a 4-1 victory here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to start off Summit Round 1. I'm your host, Don Gotti. This has been ANZR versus EXO. EXO coming away victorious tonight. 4-1, not too shabby. ANZR holding their own. Definitely looks definitely a pretty good look to go against a Division 1 team. That's at least how they line up in TPL. So big difference in strength here, but ANZR holding their own, going down 4-1 tonight, folks. That is going to be all she wrote. Summit Round 1 signing out. Don Gotti. Forget about.